Imagine pouring your heart and soul into a passion only to face a wave of backlash after showcasing your talent on the world's biggest stage. This is the story of Raygun, an Australian breaker who made her Olympic debut in Paris. But instead of being celebrated, she became the target of harsh criticism and online bullying. How did she get here? And how is she fighting back? Let's dive into Raygun's journey of resilience, creativity, and courage. Meet Rachel Gunn, better known as B-Girl Raygun, a 36-year-old university lecturer from Sydney who made headlines at the Paris 2024 Olympics. Raygun isn't your typical athlete. By day, she teaches at a university, and by night, she's a competitive breaker traveling the world showcasing her unique style in breakdancing scene. Her Olympic debut was highly anticipated, but the outcome was not what she or her supporters had hoped for. Competing against some of the best breakers around the globe, Raygun's performances were filled with creativity and originality. She introduced moves like kangaroo hop and intricate flow work, but unfortunately, she did not score any points in her battles. Despite her efforts, she lost at 18-0 in matches against USA, France, and Lithuania, and that's when the online criticism began. Following her performances, the internet exploded with negative comments. Social media platforms like X were flooded with harsh critics, mocking her routines and questioning her place in the competition. Even high-profile figures like singer Adele joked about her performances during a concert.
The best thing that's happened in the Olympics the entire time. Did anyone see the breakdancing lately? Now I believe the breakdancing was even an Olympic sport these days. I think that's fantastic. I really, really do. I knew that skateboarding would become an Olympic one. Have you seen it, Eric? Have you seen it, guys? See, you have. Of course, Van hasn't seen it. Aaron, my percussionist, is pissing himself laughing. Just think about it.
Backlash was intense, and Raygun found herself at the center of a storm of negativity. But Raygun's approach to breaking has always been about creativity and expression, as she explained.
All my moves are original. Creativity is really important to me. I go out there and show my artistry. Sometimes it speaks to the judges, and sometimes it doesn't.
For Raygun, breaking isn't just a sport, it's an art form. Despite the criticism, she stayed true to her unique style, which is rooted in her deep knowledge of breaking and hip-hop culture. Raygun's journey didn't start at the Olympics. She began her breaking competitively in her mid-20s after years of practicing various dance styles like ballroom, jazz, tap, and hip-hop. She quickly became a prominent figure in Australian breaking scene, representing her country at the World Championships in 2021 and 2022. And her hard work paid off when she secured the spot at the Paris Olympics by winning the Oceania Championships. But Raygun's path hasn't been easy. In 2008, she found herself crying in a room, feeling isolated as the only woman in a male-dominated sport. It took incredible courage for her to continue pursuing her passion, and over the years, she faced countless challenges both on and off the dance floor. Raygun's story is one of resilience. Despite being up against B-girls nearly half her age in Paris, she saw the Olympics as an amazing experience and a privilege. She represented Australia with pride, and even when the results didn't go her way. While the Olympics was supposed to be a celebration of Raygun's hard work, the media and online community turned into something much darker. An anonymous petition emerged on change.org, accusing Raygun of manipulating the selection process and questioning her legitimacy as an athlete. The petition, filled with baseless claims, called for Raygun and the Australian Olympic officials to apologize for what it described as misleading the Australian public. This led to further online harassment, with Raygun's family, friends, and the broader breaking community becoming targets of unwanted attention. Raygun responded in an emotional Instagram video expressing how devastating the hate had been.
Hi everyone, Raygun here. I just want to start by thanking all the people who have supported me. I really appreciate the positivity, and I'm glad I was able to bring some joy into your lives. That's what I hoped. I didn't realize that that would also open the door to so much hate, which is frankly been pretty devastating. In regards to the allegations and misinformation floating around, I'd like to ask everyone to please refer to the recent statement made by the AOC, as well as the posts on the Breaking Instagram page, as well as the WDSF Breaking for Gold page. I'd really like to ask the press to please stop harassing my family, my friends, the Australian breaking community, and the broader street dance community. Everyone has been through a lot as a result of this, so I ask you to please respect their privacy.
The AOC CEO, Matt Carroll, emphasized that Raygun was selected through a fair and transparent process, and that the petition's falsehoods were harmful and defamatory. Despite the overwhelming negativity, Raygun remains committed to her craft. For her, breaking is more than just winning. It's about pushing the boundaries of what's possible in dance. Her moves, inspired by her surroundings and experiences, reflect the deep connection to the art of breaking. Martin Gillian, the chief breaking judge at the Olympics, supported Raygun's approach, stating that it's all about originality and bringing something new to the table. He acknowledged that while some might find her moves funny or entertaining, but they were a true representation of breaking and hip-hop culture. The controversy surrounding Raygun's Olympic performance has sparked a larger conversation about breaking as a sport and its place in the Olympics. Breaking, which originated on the streets of New York City in 1970s, has always been more than just a sport. It's a form of artistic expression rooted in hip-hop culture. While International Olympic Committee included breaking in 2024 Olympic Games to attract the younger audience, its future in the Olympic Games remains uncertain. Breaking won't be part of 2028 Los Angeles Games, and there is no guarantee that it will return in the future Olympics. This raises questions about how sports are defined and who gets to participate on the world stage. Raygun's experience highlights the challenges that comes with bringing a non-traditional sport into a mainstream arena, where the rules and the expectations might not align with the sports culture roots. Raygun's story is one of the resilience in the face of adversity. From her early days as a lone woman in a male-dominated sport to her Olympic debut, she has consistently fought for her right to express herself through breaking. Despite the harsh criticism and online bullying, she remains dedicated to her art and continues to inspire others with her originality and courage. As we reflect on Raygun's journey, it is clear that the road to Olympics is never easy, especially when you are breaking a new ground in a sport that is still finding its place on the global stage. But Raygun's story also reminds us that success is not always measured in points or medals. It's about staying true to yourself and your passion no matter what the world throws at you. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into Raygun's journey. If you are inspired by her story, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with others. Don't forget to subscribe to Play Pulse for more in-depth stories about athletes who are making their mark on the world.